Hey there, fellow human. Today's videos are very creepy and with a lot of wisdom. Watch till the end. Yeah. Good vibes.
Standard little pack of sugar there. Put the sugar down onto here. Condi's crystals. There you go. Potassium permanganate with the sugar. About 50-50 in there. We get a stick or something and we just start grinding that together. And we try to get a spark in there. There we go. And that's simple. Your fire is up and going.
Okay.
You can only put 6 circles of this size around this and still got a little bit of space to maneuver within. But if it was 6 blocks, it will be one complete cube with no space. So that's how we are able now to erect skyscrapers, because we are using cubes. If we were using roundables, we will never make a double story of a roundable in the first place. So you can, it works with what we call also the physical pi. If you take 2 circles and you join them together like this, the angle that you find between is called a physical pi, which is 1 point something, which is 1.887, which is the basic.
Come on.
Which is the basic
kids.
formula to calculate any horizontal surface. That's what they used when they are building ancient sites. If you look at stone circles around the world, you go to Google Maps and Google ancient stone circles, you'll find them scattered in like water lilies. If you have seen water lilies on top of it, but you see they're all like a bee comb,
Yeah.
equal size. That's your perfect sacred geometry or physical pi. You never go wrong with that in only horizontal. Ask any person who can actually start a mine. He never uses any other formula. And it's not something that Charles Darwin and his friends or Isaac Newton developed. It's an ancient sacred thing, dating thousands of years back. It's nothing new.
Ancient mathematics.
It's just like what's happening with our gold. The first thing about Anunnakis, they came here to mine gold. They discovered, after experiencing what they call global warming, that if you can get gold and you heat it into a certain degree, the gold will break down into gold atoms that form gold dust. You take the gold dust and you throw it in the atmosphere, it makes a shield, and that shield will protect the UV rays from hitting the planet. Then the planet will heal.
Is that monatomic gold? Is that what that is?
I'm not sure if it's monoatomic or it's diatomic gold, but
I don't know.
yeah, I think they mine both. Because the monoatomic gold has got powers to move you from this one dimension to the next. That's why they were able to hide their spaceships so that it's not visible. But the diatomic gold, which is a byproduct of a monoatomic gold, that's the yellow gold. It prolongs life, because some of the other people will put gold dust in their drinks to prolong lives. It can make that shield. It's not a new technology now that our satellite spaceships are covered in gold dust. You go to NASA, they will tell you the language, the nonsense of being that titanium. There's only 40% titanium in like 60% gold dust. It answers your question. Where is our gold going? Here in Barberton, as we speak, there are miners mining gold. The miner in the ground only sees the gold from point A to point B. He never sees the end product. The other guy from point B only takes from point B to point C. He never sees it. Just like it happened on the September 11, Eiffel Tower. 45% of the gold underneath the tower was just absent in 5 minutes of that collapse of the building. The FBI's what FBI stands for, Federal
Bureau
of
of Investigation.
No, it's fucking bloody idiots.
It's what?
Fucking bloody
Bloody
idiot.
idiots. Because they think they are the only person who are wise.
Yeah.
That was a plan that almost went well. The Eiffel Tower, the September 11th thing. Something that
Towers.
almost went well. What went wrong are two things. The way they presented the thing after the plane hit the top of the tower. The first advert that only appeared once and never be repeated again showed the nose of the plane appearing on the other side of the building, still intact after the collision. They went into an ad break and then came back with a different photo of the nose now completely destroyed. At the bottom of the tower, the engine that was discovered there doesn't belong to the top of the plane that collapsed there. Tell me, go back and ask it.
Yeah. So these you mentioned these stones, the northern, the southern.
This is the northern.
Yeah. How do they correlate with these rocks? Point.
As I said, I actually explained with the meaning of directions of
Yeah.
a human being.
Ah.
If you were to initiate it in any sacred place, your initiation has to happen on the northern side. And this looks like some sort of a precinct. If you can come closer here, this rock looks like it used to stand up like this. And this one used to stand up like this. And this other rock used to be right in your face. So you come whichever way you are supposed to come and you find yourself in this precinct, then you get initiated here. Guess where you are? You are on the northern side, just like you're supposed to be, and you are dissecting these two Canada stones. From here, you just march straight into the there, you get your powers, and then you march southerly direction, just like you entered. That's why we sometimes call it a fertility site or an initiation site. Fertility comes in with the Anunnaki staff when they started inseminating the fertilized eggs to the 7 female Anunnakis that were brought here. I don't know whether you follow
Yeah,
that.
I remember that, yeah.
Yes, what happened, the Anunnakis, after getting tired of mining gold, they brought 7 female Anunnakis to be inseminated with the fertilized eggs so that they can give birth to these earthlings, to be slaves. The very same 7 birth mothers that the Hindu people are actually praying on, or the 7 goddesses, if you can tell me. Those are the 7 female birth mothers. Firstly, they made this badge which had 21 pair of chromosomes. They lacked the speech chromosome, so they felt this was not good enough for them. You can't follow orders if you can't speak. That was completely destroyed. Then they made the second badge with 22 pair of chromosomes. That's where Adamu comes in. The Bible says it's Adam, but the Sumerian tablet is so-called Adamu, had 22 pair of chromosomes. One other thing, Cain and Abel were never Adam and Eve's children. They were great-grandchildren. One cable was black and the other one was white. That's what the Sumerian tablet says. And they had 23 pair of chromosomes. Eve had 23 pair of chromosomes. Adam had 22 pair of chromosomes. Because after this female Anunnakis continued giving birth to this.
Jet versus UFO.
I think most of you here, you like mathematics. That's great. I happen to be a math student before. So at school I read physics, chemistry, biology. So I'm going to give you some small gift in mathematics so that you'll be applying it and it will help you. Mostly when you are dealing with mathematics and multiplication from 6 to 9 tends to be a bit difficult. Is that not true? Multiplication dealing from 6 to 9 is a bit difficult. You have to think and think over before you come out with the answer. There is a simple method I have to present to you. Forget about looking at me with the turban. I'm just like you. So we're okay. When you take your right hand, how many fingers do you have there? What of the left? And so you observe me, you look at me properly, and so that you see how we make the combination. You see, when you do this, are you seeing me? Very good. So when you bring the thumbs together this way, are you seeing the fingers? Very good. So this very first one, the thumb here represents 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you understand now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you see it? Yes. So within that range, 6 to 10, ask of any number, then we'll multiply it for you to see. 6 times 9, thank you. So look at me here. You see this is the 6, is that not it? Yes. And the 9 is this very finger. Do you see it? Yes. Let me correct it so that you know it very well. You see the the one with the ring here? That is 9. Look at it, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that not it? Yes. So you bring the 6 and 9 together, look at it. It forms something like this. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Yes. Very good. Now, the 2 are together. The 6 and 9 are together. So from that point to your chest, you count how many fingers do you have? From the meeting point, including the 2 fingers meeting, to your chest, how many fingers do you have? One, no, look, wait. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you see it? Yes. Are you seeing it? Yes. You can count it again. Do you see it? Yes. 5. Is that not it? Yes. So each one represents 10. So the total will be what? 50. Thank you. Your right hand, how many fingers are here? 4. 4. Then your left. 1. So 4 times 1. 4 added to the 50. 54. So you now get your answer. Ask another one. 9 times 9. So you see, this is 9, this is 9. Is that not it? You now see your 9. Bring them together. So you count from the meeting point, your right finger from the meeting point to your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that not it? Yes. Then here also 4. So 4 plus 4. Yes. So each one is 10. So that gives you what? Yes. So what of your the last one here? How many are here? 1. Then here, 1 times 1 plus 80. 81. 9 times 1 is 81. Do you see it? So ask another one. Ask another one. Yeah, you are seeing it there. So you can do it yourself. When you master it, you don't need to be bringing even the hands together. You just look like this. When you look like this, you know it. And then are you with me? 8 times 9. You see, you just check your 8. 6, 7, 8. This is your 8. Is that not it? Eh? Then 9. This is your 9. So you bring the 2 together. Then you see that you have 3 here. You have 4 here. That is what? 7. So each one is 10. And that gives you what? 70. 70. What of here? You have 2 here and you have 1 here. 2, 1. 2. Then plus 70. 72. Yay! Huh? So who will try something? 7 times 7. Who will try for me? There's a hand here. The hand is there. Yes, 7, 7. Who will try here? Okay. Who will try? Who will try? Who will try? Okay, who will try? Come out for them to see. Try. 7 times 7. Hey, silence. Okay. 7 times 7. No, face them. Don't face me. Face them. 7 times 7.
6, 7, 6, 7. This plus this 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 46. 49. 49.
It's okay. It's okay.
49.
Good. Let's thank for him.
You see, it's this way. Watch it again. Look. Listen, watch it again. And watch. Look, this is 6. This is 6. This is 7. So you see it. This is 6. This is 7. So look. Are you seeing it? Huh? You see it. 7 times 7. This is it. You see it. So with your right fingers, 2 here, 2 here. That's what?
4.
4. So that means each one 10. Meaning what?
40.
40. This is what? 3. And here, 3 times 3. 49. Are you getting it? So now I believe you understand it. And so you don't need to be suffering, struggling with your, what do you call it? Your calculator. You just put your hands this way, you look at right, left, and you answer it. It will help you a lot then. I believe you won't forget this day. So we are giving you water and also giving you what?
Mathematics.
Thank you so much. Yes. Don't forget, you should be praying for the premacidor. You should be praying for them. Make sure that you pray for them. Because if they are through with their activities, obviously you are bound to get more. They have you at heart. You understand me? Actually, we came last, as he mentioned to you, with the intention of tree planting. And our respected dear chief, the Tolon Na, he made that request. He mentioned it that, no, the students here are suffering. Water is a serious problem for you and it's affecting your education. So something should be done about that. So he made a passionate appeal to them. And instantly, they said, no, we have to respond to this call. So they mentioned that they will get solution for you. And indeed, you are realizing it today. It will not take far. They will come and water will be flowing here, inshallah. Thank you so much. Sorry.
As we have seen so far, that's a lot of wisdom from our fellow Africans here. You have seen even that method of doing mathematics. That was a way that was invented before even the calculators. But you can still use it when in a situation where you lack a calculator, and it's a good way. If you understood that way, you can say in the comment section, help us to understand too. If you had a problem, you can ask. People will help you too to understand. And then that video, the previous video about the man speaking about Anunnaki and the gold stuff. You see, in Africa, there is a lot of wisdom here. You guys should watch and learn. Yes, even the bug problem here, it is part of the wisdom that was impacted to us. This is a test lab and the bugs that you see are the subjects.